It lets the AC, representing the voice, pass through. You can appreciate that the principles of resistance and capacitance are very important factors in radio and electrical work. Along with inductance, they are the principles that form the foundation for all radio apparatus. You now have an overall view of resistance and capacitance. This motion picture is accompanied by a discussion film, which the instructor can coordinate conveniently with lectures. It is suggested that the two separate sections of this movement...
So far, we've been establishing the function of magnetic cores. They store binary digits, or bits, 0 or 1. Now we're going to see how they do it, and also how they transfer bits from one small form of the same letter. Thus here, where the core is initially 0, and input Q comes in at time t1 and switches it to 1, an output occurs. This output is identified by small q. Now let's take another look at the logical diagram of the single diode transfer loop. It gives us the whole story very quickly.
Either going to be like super conservative, like not as super conservative reactionary, or I'm going to be like a
That has to do with gravity and involves in all the planets and everything else. Never mind. It goes on and on. Now, when you ask, for example, why two magnets repel, there are many different levels. It depends on whether you're a student of physics or an ordinary person who doesn't know anything or not. If you're somebody who doesn't know anything at all about it, all I can say is that there's a magnetic force that makes them repel and that you're feeling that force. And you say, well, that's very strange because I don't feel kind of force like that in other circumstances. When you turn them the other way, they attract. There's a very analogous force, electrical force, which is the same kind of a question. And you say, that's also very weird. But you're not at all disturbed by the fact that when you put your hand on the chair, it pushes you back. But we found out by looking at it that that's the same force, as a matter of fact. The electrical force, not magnetic exactly in that case, but it's the same electrical repulsions that are involved in keeping your finger away from the chair, because